Affairs Forum of WZTV Fox 17. And now your host, Dr. James Haney.
Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is the Tennessee State University's men's basketball program. And we're fortunate to have with us to talk about the men's basketball program the head coach, Frankie Allen, for the Tennessee State University Tigers. And Coach, let me welcome you to the show this morning.
Well, thank you, Dr. Haney. It's a pleasure to be here.
Coach, I think we've had you on a couple of occasions prior to the beginning of the season on one occasion, and a little after the commencement of the season on another occasion. And again, I think, got from you at each time some information about your background and your education. But still, I think that that's some very, very important information that our audience would like to know about. And there are a number of people who probably didn't see either of the two earlier interviews. And so let's talk about your background and some of the things that led you to Tennessee State University and how you eventually ended up there.
Well, I've been at Tennessee State University now. I'm beginning my 4th year as head basketball coach. Prior to coming to TSU, I was the head basketball coach at Virginia Tech University in Blacksburg, Virginia. I spent 15 years at Virginia Tech, the last 4 years as the head coach, and 11 years prior to that as an assistant basketball coach. Most of my background is from the state of Virginia. I went to high school there and college, and I could say coached in the state until coming to Nashville. I had a little bit of some success, I guess, as a basketball player in the state of Virginia. I was Player of the Year back in the late 60s, early 70s for 3 consecutive years. I was fortunate enough to play on some outstanding basketball teams that got national recognition at a small school in Virginia, Roanoke College. After leaving there, I coached on the high school level for 5 years. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought that was really a great background for me, a great experience for me to help me achieve my goals of becoming a coach on the college level, and had some success as a head basketball coach back in the state of Virginia on the high school level, winning 2 championships back-to-back. Since I've been here, we've enjoyed some success the last 2 years with our basketball program at TSU. We've been back-to-back OVC champions, and we've represented the Ohio Valley Conference in the NCAA tournament the past 2 years. And we've been, very fortunate to really, I guess, regain some of the past for TSU and its basketball program. The program had been down a little bit when I got here, and over the last 2 years, we really had great fan support, and we've had a great amount of enthusiasm in regard to the men's basketball program. So, that's a little bit of a background about me in terms of where I started out. But I'm very happy to be here, and hopefully I can have another opportunity to come and speak with you, and maybe people I can talk more about being more or less ingrained into the Nashville community rather than talking about my experiences in Virginia.
Very good. And of course, Coach, I think you've already indicated the overwhelming success that you've had over the last couple of years. And let's look at some of that success going into this season, because I think that already I guess by virtue of the fact that you were so successful last year, that you've already received some kind of season prediction, and I know you might not stand on those predictions, but let's talk about that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. You should never really apologize for being successful. I think that's everybody's goal, is to be the best that you can possibly be. And I know that when I inherited the program 3 years ago, we were ranked as one of the 10 worst basketball programs in the country, and to the last 2 years to be the #1 team in our conference and to go to the NCAAs is quite an accomplishment. We've had some outstanding young men, some outstanding assistant coaches that have worked with me to help really rebuild the Tennessee State basketball program. But as far as preseason predictions for this year, the media and the coaches in the Ohio Valley Conference picked us to finish in a tie for first place with Murray State, who's been our biggest competitor the last 2 years. So preseason predictions, you know, we have been picked to again three-peat, if you will, for the championship. Obviously, the season's ahead of us, and we've got to be prepared to go out and play each and every game. And preseason rankings are nice for the media and for our fans, but the hard work that it takes to, at the end of the year, to fulfill those lofty preseason rankings, well, that remains to be seen.
You know, and of course, within those preseason predictions, you're talking about your program. And let's look at that program because certainly you lost some players, and you probably had a fairly good recruiting year, and you've got some new players. And let's sort of give our audience some idea of what they might expect when they come out to Gentry this year to see the Tennessee State University basketball Tigers.
Yeah, we've got a great nucleus of players returning. We lost a lot of players. We lost 7 players off of last year's team, most notably Carlos Rogers, who we'll talk about a little bit more in depth a little bit later, who was all OVC the past 2 years and helped lead the team to those 2 consecutive championships. Carlos has since, you know, been drafted in the NBA and is now with the Golden State Warriors. But Carlos had a lot of people that he could play with also in terms of having a solid team. We were by no means a one-man team. Last year's team featured Carlos, but we had some outstanding seniors. Rico Beasley did a tremendous job for us last year. Also Neil Jones, who's now moved up into the coaching ranks. He's on our staff. Greg Watkins, Royce Grinnell, John Ruffin. Those guys did an outstanding job to provide excellent senior leadership. And those are the kind of things that, that you looked forward to having with your basketball program. But have good returning players, and I think that's why we were probably given or rated so high. Losing a nucleus like that I mentioned, but the players that we return have been mainstays in our program. Most notably, Timmy Horton, who will be a senior this year, who started every game for us since he's been here at Tennessee State. He was my very first recruit, and so I think the program began to start its building process that very first year. Timmy's been mentioned preseason, first team all Ohio Valley Conference. And we're really looking forward for Timmy having an outstanding season and being the quiet leader of our basketball team. He plays the point guard position and the 2-guard position, so he's a very versatile performer. Also returning is Monty Wilson, who along with Timmy was picked first team preseason all Ohio Valley Conference. Monty was on the championship team of 2 years ago, was the most valuable player in the conference tournament, and was the newcomer of the year in the Ohio Valley Conference. Last year, Monty was beset with a number of injuries, and he did not play last year. He played, I think, in only 3 games. So he got a medical red shirt, and so he's coming back. He's healthy now. He's healthy now, and he's coming back, and we're looking forward to Monty to provide a lot of scoring. He's an outstanding scorer and rebounder.